Alright guys, welcome back to Meadowbrook. Thanks again for joining me. Today we're going to focus on our full swings. Going to gain an understanding of a few things that are very important to good ball striking. Alright, so first off we're going to talk and I kind of talk to you guys about our goals for the day. The goals for the day, one, swing sequence. How the body's rotating, what parts of the body we use at certain times of the swing. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk a lot about weight transfer and how that affects our angle of attack. Because we always want to descend on the shots that we're hitting. We're always hitting down. We're never lifting up. We're trying to lift that ball up into the air. We're hitting down on it to compress it and get that good driving trajectory that we're looking for. So when we talk about swing sequence, we need to understand a couple of things. And this will kind of go back to what we did with our short games weeks prior. Is we got to start with a stable base. We have to have a nice and stable base that we can turn our upper body against. Just like we did with our pitching and our chipping, our club's always moving with our upper body. We're connecting the arms and the club to that rotation, and we have a stable base to stay underneath that. That helps affect the path in a consistent manner to where we're coming down and through the shots consistently. So we really want to focus on a good, solid shoulder turn that loads as much power as we can, not only in the twist, but in how it transfers weight into the right side. So we're going to move weight into the right side, kind of like you would if you were throwing a ball. If you're going to throw a ball as far as you can, you're going to get into the back foot, you're going to drive through it. Same thing with the backswing and the golf swing. We want to load as much power as we can into the back to where we can drive through the shot and get our weight transferring through it. So backswing, we're really focused on upper body. We're really focused on connection of the club to that upper body move. And then from the top, we kind of switch that sequence. So the shoulders turn first. They can pull the lower body a little bit. That's okay. And then we need to switch that and feel as though the torso and the lower body leads and the club and the arms follow. So sequence-wise, that's really important. As we begin the downswing, as I've just alluded to, you're trying to get your legs and your lower body really involved in that backswing. That's really what starts the sequence and the unwind of that load you've taken to the top of your swing. With that said, there's also a transfer of weight that allows us to descend on the ball and get a consistent angle of attack. When we get to the top of our swing, we have to be very conscious of starting that downswing with the lower half, but driving that weight from that right side to our left side, because then you can see from there, I can descend on the golf ball and get an angle of attack that is descending. That's how we get good contact. That's how we take those nice crisp divots that we're looking for. So today we're going to be focusing a lot on backswing. That's going to be the start. We'll try to get you guys into a good loaded position. And then we need to understand how that downswing is affected by the legs, the weight transfer, and the sequence starting from the top with that lower half. Okay, so that's kind of a good starting point. Give you an orientation on the goals that we're trying to get a handle on today. Club face. We want to be in control of our club face through the shot. And as we've learned, and why we started with short game before we got to our full swing, was to understand how the wrists and the unhinging of those wrists either negatively or positively affect the face. Our goal is to keep the loft of that club as consistent as possible through the shot. If we are flinging the wrists and trying to unhinge and cup the wrist, like I said with the short game, you are adding loft, you're changing loft through the shot. It's a dead giveaway to bringing in inconsistencies. So if you guys just spread out a little bit, I want you guys to get into a position where you guys can step over here so you guys are in camera, but spread out to where we can work on backswings. And basically all we're going to do is get you into some positions. So go ahead and set up. Now once you get what we're going to call position one, which is right back here to where the club is right in front of your chest, good, and then we continue on with position two, which is a hinge of the wrist, creating that L between left arm and shaft, and then twist all the way to the top. And when we get there, we want to feel like there's a lot of weight loaded into the right side. That involves keeping the right knee very stable and flexed. We don't want to straighten that knee. We want to keep it flexed. There, now you can kind of feel that load there. Good. From there, we swing on through and try to get all of our weight moving to the left. So that's position four. Okay. Don't kill David. So go go ahead and